here with Edgar Berlanga Sr. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you, fellas?
Doing great, man.
Your son, Edgar Berlanga Jr. versus Jason Quigley, Madison Square Garden. How you feeling about the fight?
You know, it's a great fight. I don't think it's going to be easy for my son because I know that he's going to run. And when you have somebody who want to commit to change punches, you know, it's a tough opponent, you know, because he's not going to be there to get hit.
When you look at Quigley, do you consider him the toughest fight of your son's career on paper, anyways, or probably not?
You know what, man? Since we was knocking people out, since the first fight, we always take fights like a championship fight. Right? We always train for championship fight, no matter what. We don't estimate nobody good or not, because on one night, you know, it's how you feeling. You know what I mean?
But there has to be. I mean, there's always pressure on your son. You know, he got the first round knockouts, 16 in a row, so there's always gonna be pressure on him. But is there a little bit of added pressure because there's been a lot of talk about Canelo? You know, if your son
Remember,
looks good.
we choose the opponent for Edgar. You know, with time rank, you know, he brings us the opponent. So, you know, if you go to university, right, you got to be 2 years, and then you 2 more years, so you make your bachelor. So if you keep knocking guys out early rounds, and then I can move him to grow in his career, you know. So we're trying to put opponents that I knew they're gonna go for distance. You know,
Okay.
I would choose. All right, let me choose this guy. I know my son's gonna lock him up quick.
Yeah.
He got to make those rounds. Now we got the rounds, so I'm happy.
When you look at the rest of 168, man, there's a lot of big names. Canelo, Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Jamal Charlo should be moving up there. Jaime Munguia. Who's the guy that you look at and say, okay, that guy's gonna be my son's mega fight? Is it a David Benavidez? Is it a Munguia? Who do you think?
You know, David, I respect David. His father is a good man, you know. We can make that fight happen, but in the future, not right now. And Munguia, we talked with Oscar de la Hoya, he want to make it, but now they got to talk to Eddie Hearn, you know. I don't have sexual in that, so, you know, and they got Canelo, they're talking about, but, you know, whatever's come after quickly. You know, we got to look good, and we got to do the job on Saturday.
For sure.
Right. Now, for the Jason Quigley fight, are you predicting a late knockout or just whatever comes during the flow of the
It's
fight?
whatever comes, because, you know, when the people want to fight, they're going to be running. So now it's like you're searching a chicken running around there.
Is it hard to look like really, really special? Because we seen that Regis program, we seen that Duran in this, when a guy is using a lot of lateral movement. And Edgar's looked at probably as one of the biggest punches at 68. Is it hard to look really good against a guy or against a constantly moving target?
I think Munguia and Canelo will be easy fight because they there to fight. You know what I mean? But, you know, the guy moved too much, like Steve Rose there, Cosere, when we have Cosere, when my son broke his arm, Cosere, I like him because he was like kind of moving. I watched his fight, but he don't fight like that. He fought a great fight for my son, you know. He was moving, he looked like Sugar Ray Young.
I don't know about all that.